Ekse Shap Fede, what's good? It's your boy Malomes YouTube, and welcome back to Malomes Mic, guys. As you guys can see, whole new scene, whole new set. Just for this week, we're giving it a bit of a test trial. We're going to see if we've got things, these black things in front of us. We got stands.
It's a nice upgrade.
Upgrade.
I'd like to thank HR for hearing my concerns.
Thank you, human resources. As you guys know, week after week, we have the same people.
Bigly big.
We've got Tladi 2.0. Tladi, how you doing, dog?
I'm okay. How are you, Thato?
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
We got Prime Time Lucas. What's good, baby?
Hey, all good, man. All good.
That's good. So today we're talking about a whole bunch of different things in one video. But the main title might be mixing friends and relationships. So we're basically going to be speaking about like, would you date a friend? What goes wrong when you vibe with a friend? Can friends be friends? Can your friends be friends with your partner? Can you date your exes? After how long can you date friends' love interests? You know, what happens if you all like one girl? That's the direction of the conversation. Just to give you ladies insight of how what happens in our minds.
Assuming we think.
So you can see that we're not that bad sometimes, man.
Yeah, but before you move on, you want to address the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, no, definitely.
Perfect. Do I sound delicious?
What's the elephant in the room?
Why and when did you cut your hair?
Oh, shit.
Cut boy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see properly. If you can't see, go check out my IG. I got a reel. Cut the dreads off, man.
Damn, what inspired that?
Cut the dreads.
Give us a lowdown.
No, dog. You know, it's actually such a weird story. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There was this one girl who was like, dog, I had a dream that you cut your hair. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah, I had a dream you cut your hair. I'm like, that's weird. So I hang up and I go to the mirror. Then I tie my hair back. Because I'm like, bro, I only like my hair when it's tied up back.
Yeah.
And when it's tied up back, you can't even see the dreads.
Okay.
So people are like my face. My hair cut properly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I envisioned it. I closed my eyes. I said, okay, cool.
And then you made the dreams come true.
I said, what a beautiful man. I said, it makes sense. We're 25 now. I've always been adventurous with my hair. I've relaxed it. I've got dreads. I've S-curled. I've done twists.
You did a come over.
Yeah. That's what relaxing is. That's what relaxing is. So, yeah, man. I decided to cut them off and now they're gone. So shout out to the dreads. The dread era was dope.
Yeah.
Now
Quiver boys.
Yeah. I was saying on TikTok, I said that I am not in a new season, but I'm in a new show.
Yeah.
Because it's not a season 4 or 5, 21, no.
Yeah.
Brand new Thato.
Okay.
Whole new production.
Whole new production.
Rally mic, lady stand.
No, but we're drinking
from glasses. Hey, cheers to growth. Cheers to growth.
Cling.
Cling.
Beautiful.
Cheers to you too.
Cheers. You guys have any updates? What's happening? Hey, guys, sorry, it's hot and cold. You're going to be seeing me take my jacket on and off.
Do it slowly.
What's with you guys? What did you guys get up in this past week?
The past week?
Yeah.
Let me try to remember. Let me reflect. Did the work thing a bit.
Yeah.
Did the talking stages thing a bit.
You can't help yourself.
I figured I'm young. I need to explore.
You have to see what your standard is.
What I like. What I like.
Last Tato's mother said we only have 3 years left.
Yes, yes.
Imagine.
So when we're on the rush now, we're trying to find the one.
Yeah, actually, DM me and tell me why you. That's what I want to know.
What is new with you, man, Lou?
Hey, man, it's crazy. It's exams. That's fucking crazy.
I know you're a fucking master student.
Yo, I never thought I'd say that again. But yeah, it's exams. It's that season. So there's work. There's
Ubi, man. It's heavy.
It's failed talking stages.
Again.
Do
you think you are the problem?
I'm the common denominator, to say the least. Because clearly it's not working for me. But watch all out there, everybody's falling in love.
Are you looking at me when you say that?
No, I'm just, I'm trying to.
Everyone's looking in love. Watch all out there.
No, I'm trying to get the look in your face when I say that.
Oh, I get you.
So, how do you feel when, let's say, you have a talking stage? I might be projecting.
Yeah, no.
You have a talking stage. You guys talk. And then you quickly realize that this cannot work.
I didn't.
Yo.
And then 2 weeks later, she's getting married. Basically. Oh, you see it as that?
Yeah.
It doesn't hit your ego.
I'm aiding. No.
Yeah,
my ego. I've already made up my mind about the fact that this is not going to work out.
Okay. And then
why do I dwell?
Do you reconsider afterwards if you see that she can actually shine as a wife?
Shine? How am I supposed to know that she's shining?
How could you see on Instagram?
I'm only seeing pictures. Instagram is A split second.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you speaking now. I used to do that. I used to lie on my Instagram.
Alright, let's get into last 2 weeks.
Hey, you didn't tell us about your week.
I told you guys. You guys spoke about my hair. That was my week. I cut my hair.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll always read the comments every single episode. We missed a week because of financial constraints. I think we need to find a way to monetize this.
This podcast not making money.
Yo, dude. But a comment from Nompelo says, your friendship is so special. I love how your conversations are funny, but at the same time real and intelligent. It's such a pleasure to listen to you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, siyabonga Nompilo.
You assume she's Zino.
Yeah, and then you can read Kamorelo's comment.
Is this for the one video or for the 2 videos?
It's probably the one video.
Yeah.
You can't read comments from 2 videos at once.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I mean, split screen don't happen on Apple.
You can close
Anyway,
it and then
let me read this comment. Say, listening to Tladi and hearing what he says makes me gravitate towards him even more. Ooh.
I get it.
Ooh, la, la.
I get it. I gravitate towards you even more too.
What?
Yo, who's that?
It doesn't matter who it is.
You also want to gravitate towards her.
Let's find her.
Santa Cremi. He's very
Celestial beings.
Go look from Jolo. On that note, Looking From Joe's coming back soon, by the way, guys.
For real?
Yeah, what a sponsor.
Oh, let's live.
Is it? Make it clap.
Hey, Yo, do you guys know Thato finally fired us after he fired everybody else? He was the last ones to go.
Crazy. This is how he's telling us.
Yeah. That's how we know we're not on the next episode. But you know, would have you done it again?
What?
Looking from Jolo.
Would I do it again?
Would have you done it? You clearly can't do it again.
I mean, Tato fired me.
That's why I'm asking in an hypothetical situation.
Would I do it again? The market is different now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The stocks are up.
I'm not talking about me. That is a result of. But would I do it again? I don't know. It depends
On?
how I feel when I'm asked.
We'll never know.
Tladi, we're going to be on season 4?
4.
Of Looking From-
Is it 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
4. You dropped 3 seasons
In
2
1
years.
year.
In 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Make it clap.
No, that's
I think we need to make a clap sound effect.
You don't have it.
Oh, you mean actual like clapping?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you meant like, you know, the one
sometime
when they jump up and down.
Hey, that's actually a great question.
What?
Because I'm thinking back my concerns. Because any other time I'll just say yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking back what? Because before you do it, you consider everything. Do I want to do it? Should I do it?
Oh, sorry, by the way, Looking From Joe is a speed dating show on my channel. If you guys don't know,
Search it on YouTube.
They were part of a speed dating show, so we were asking him would he want to be a part of season 4 of the speed dating.
Yeah, because I've been on 2 seasons.
been on 2 seasons. Yeah.
2 seasons. Looking back, the reasons why I didn't do it is that I didn't want to hurt someone else.
Oh, so there was somebody else in the picture while you were looking for Jolo.
Oh,
Men.
The market was different.
Oh, you mean someone outside of the show?
Yeah, someone outside the show.
Oh.
And it's always, they will tell you that, nah, it's chill, do it.
Yeah.
And Looking From Jolo, live forever. You understand? Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know.
Speaking about your friends during Looking From Joe, the ones that don't like you being on the show, would you guys actually vibe with an actual friend, like someone that you are friends with? So, for example, who are friends?
Yeah, but like anyway, like a friend.
Balipi and them. Would you guys date with like a friend? Okay, Balipi and them are a bad example, but like an actual friend, like
Someone that started off
Fatima.
as a friend.
like Fatima.
Would I date someone that initially started off
What
as a
day
friend?
would you vibe? Would you like, you know, hook up with, kiss?
I try to avoid that.
I personally think you should try to avoid that.
So you've never done it before? Okay, now, let me ask a following up question. How was when you hooked up with a friend for the first time?
For those who have done it.
Yeah.
Complicated.
We've all done it. I've done it.
You've done it too.
Have I?
Does Lucas have any female friends?
I don't have female friends.
He doesn't.
Is that concerning? Because I sometimes think about it like, why don't I have female friends? Actually, I do know the answer to that question.
Why?
Ends up kissing them.
Whoa. My game is on automatic pilot. Like I can't distinguish until you're like a sibling. I can't distinguish if you like.
Also, the only way you know to speak to a girl is by pushing game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That sounds like you're a hoe.
No, I'm not. But I'm kidding. I can. You know what it is though?
Yeah.
It's just that I've never been granted the opportunity, but I do have female friends. Like Lungi is my friend.
When I say female friend, I mean Lungi is our boy for sure. But I mean someone that like we just speak to at least weekly.
Weekly. I don't speak to you boys weekly.
I speak to my Tladi weekly.
I live with him. It's by default. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, but right now in your life, you've got someone that you speak to weekly.
Once I start speaking to a
You
weekly,
speak to me weekly,
if I speak to a weekly, I'm confiding. Then obviously that's gonna spark something.
so you don't have any female friends.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Are you lonely?
Damn, there's no answer.
So
You're lonely when you have me.
I don't give me cuddles. I feel like I do it.
This is continuous.
I'm actively doing it.
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Was the thought in your head?
No, so it's
Before.
someone that you are genuinely friends with now.
Yeah.
Like the only way you guys see each other for the longest time is just as friends.
Don't speak for her. Speak for yourself. It's the only way you see
The
her.
only way I see her is just as friends.
Yeah.
But now there comes that one instance where now you guys are chilling the way you guys usually chill. But now you're looking each other in the eyes a little bit longer than you usually do. Do you get what I'm saying?
I have a question on that. When you're chilling with your
Friend.
do you not, what's the word I'm looking for? Anticipate. When Helili two fella and then the fireplace is
because
on.
we've been in that situation so many times and never done anything.
But you thought about
But then
it before.
what sparks?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. You'd never think about
Ask that.
What
because-
changes?
it. Bro, it's that connection, yeah. This is so nice. This is really nice. And then it's like, it's always been nice. But now it's like, it's nice, but like, when I look at you, like, you're looking at each other longer than we usually do. like, it's
know.
nice.
I don't
like,
know.
now you're laughing at my jokes a little bit louder than you usually do.
I don't
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
I don't believe that. I think.
And obviously, there was a little bit of attraction, but it was so, like, small.
Yeah.
Where you'd never want to play on. It's like, she's cute and everything. But it's like, sharp. That's it. She's cute.
Are you capable of making a friend that's female for the purposes of just being a friend?
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
With who?
Thato does.
She's saying all the girls that I know.
Thato is the one gender.
Yeah.
Thato is the one gender I know with a lot of
Tabi,
female friends.
Tabi, Balipi,
Sure.
Naomi.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a long list.
Okay.
Otovanchi, and
Oh,
Trisha.
I'm both different.
Sane.
You don't have female friends.
I don't have female. I don't know who I'm gonna friend. I have female friends.
You'd actually, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You just don't speak to them as regularly. But I was saying, so when I start doing these things with these friends, it's like when I always communicate that, like, yo, we should honestly just be having the fun part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like if we're kissing, let's just kiss. So basically, friends with benefits.
I've heard about that.
Yeah. And I don't attach any emotion to it. So now if I'm gonna have someone that I'm friends with benefits
Do
with,
you really not attach
I
emotions?
don't. It's
Is
like
that possible?
trust me.
The fact that you know why I'm asking if that's possible. Like you build an emotional relationship with a friend.
Yeah.
To be like for them to become a friend, there's some
For you to spend time with them.
Yeah, there's an emotional aspect to it that there's care, there's love to an extent, there's
Yeah.
all these things that
Yeah.
are there in a relationship anyway.
Yeah.
So now when they're friends and you guys are kissing, that just adds on to the fact it just becomes like in a way a relationship.
Mutually beneficial.
But no, dog, I feel like I hear you, but it's like with me, I don't catch the feelings because I've programmed myself to behave that way.
Yeah.
But the girls always catch the feelings. Like that was my point. Like I don't, but they always do. And I don't blame them because it's like, dog, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Would you recommend because of that? Would you recommend?
No, do not do it. Like it's nice if you guys can both understand, but there will never be a situation where both parties understand.
What do you think they can understand?
It's just a natural thing, bro. You're with someone who's giving you so much happiness, so much joy. You guys are having a good time, always laughing. There's no relationship problem because it's not a
Yeah.
relationship. It's just fun time.
And then so when it gets to actually start off as
No,
friends.
you know what happens?
Yeah.
We need to talk.
About what? Oh yeah, when it gets to the stage, I'm coming there actually.
I can't see how this thing doesn't end up there.
That's my thing. And then so my question is, before you do it, you are fully aware of the end result. Then why do you do
Yeah,
it?
completely.
Do you you know how you get addicted to things, even though they're bad for you, and you still do it anyway.
Yeah, sometimes you want to believe otherwise. I imagine.
But you considered all the options, and you know in your heart.
I think I should put it like this for you. Have you ever hit on somebody when you knew that it wouldn't end anyway?
Yeah, almost every day.
So I'm sure part of you should be able to relate to the fact that you do certain things with no end result in mind.
I often use this opportunity here, this podcast, to refine my thoughts,
Yeah.
to understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
And I need some perspective.
Okay.
So I personally go in knowing full well that the only end result here,
It's for us to stop.
yeah. Or no, before we even get there, because we stop if it's a problem. I know that there will be a problem at some point.
So you think it's inevitable?
No, I you both lie to each other and you hope that they won't.
Maybe I'm different because I am fully aware.
I think I am too.
I'm not surprised, but
Everyone knows subconsciously that like, this might not be an easy.
I know I'm not gonna marry you from the first time I
Yeah.
met you.
Or
I know-
date you. Or date you.
Or date you.
Yeah.
But why is it instinct that says, okay, I need to be a predator?
You don't have to do things because you're gonna end up in marriage or relationship would be good. Sometimes you're gonna enjoy the ride.
Do you tell them that you just want to enjoy the ride?
Yeah, I say, listen, we're not exclusive. I'm seeing other people.
Yeah.
We're literally, there's no labels, no thingies, no expectations. But the problem happens that all of us always say this, nah? But then the actions are so different. Like, it's like, for example, it's like, you get entitled to certain things from them, which you shouldn't be feeling because you said that, like, yo, I'm kissing other people. Yeah. So now when this person's like, yo, I'm going to go out for a date or I'm going to go see this hand, they get upset. Yeah. Or you can even get upset, which is why it's important to understand if you go into a situation where it's friends with benefits, you only know what you see. So whatever you're doing outside with that person, don't tell them, don't let them see, don't hint it to them. They shouldn't know.
With them. Do you see how the dynamic of friendship don't exist anymore? Like, you guys are not friends anymore. Friends. Once that happens, because now you would have been out with your friend and everything would have been cool. She wouldn't have minded you going to hook up with somebody else you found attractive in the club. Yeah. But now you can't go out with that person anymore.
Yeah, I guess you guys have decided to become friends with benefits. And sometimes you also decide to be respectful. Like, I don't want to see what you're doing outside of me because of human nature.
So what, you have a problem if you saw her licking someone in the
Personally,
club?
I don't care. But the other person always cares. Personally, I do not care.
So you detach yourself from
that? I completely detach myself.
So skilling fun.
I can't comprehend.
It's not, the matrix is glitching. It's not working in here. But honestly, I just feel like I feel like it's such a compromised position because the end of it is inevitable, and we both know how this is going to play.
We know what the outcome is.
But at the same time, I think my vision, or what I imagine a relationship that has sustenance would be for me is me dating a person who's more my friend than they are a romantic partner.
Yeah, no, listen, if you have a friend who you start seeing and you ends up in a relationship, that's the perfect person to actually date. Yeah. Because you know them outside of a relationship. You know them outside of them trying to impress you. You know them as a friend. So that's how people get married.
Yeah,
but I'm saying when you're going to from friendship to friends with benefits with no expectation of being anything more, that's what's tricky. So if you don't know how to balance it, you're gonna be in a secret situation.
I always feel like that one is compromised from the get go. Like
when you start,
but the thing is that, like, the ending can suck, but the journey can slap.
Hey, that's true.
You are for not the destination. You are for the journey. Yeah. I want the trip.
Yeah, and then that pain goes way up to like a month or 2 weeks.
A month,
but 2 hours. But so does the friendship.
So does the friendship. Yeah, we know we're taking the risk as soon as we start doing that.
You see that one? I'm trying to draw a cost benefit analysis between those two, and it's not balancing.
The benefit is not there,
especially if that person, because if they are my friend and I move to that stage, right? Then in my head I'm getting into a relationship. Yeah. I don't see it being platonic. I don't see it being,
and it's impossible to ever go back to being platonic unless someone goes into a relationship, because you're gonna be chilling the way you used to chill before you start kissing, and then you're gonna be in the same situation.
Is it even possible?
Or even if they go into a relationship, it's gonna be worse because now that door has been opened before. Yeah. Who's to say we're not gonna walk down that path again?
The relationship was
someone else.
Jomara, being around a person who you've opened that door with consistently.
Yeah.
It's too easy to go back in there. What haven't you seen? What hasn't happened?
Yeah, now you don't mind if I change. You've seen my boobs before.
Actually begs the question: your partner being around their ex. Being friends with their ex, that something has happened before.
You know what I don't understand? How, let's say, your partner was in a relationship before. The relationship ends. At what point do you discuss us being friends after the relationship ended? The relationship didn't end in that case.
Is that what you consider it? Not end?
Yeah, it didn't end.
It did. It's not romantic.
You can just stop being romantic.
I guess if the romance dies.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
You wanted to say something.
Can I ask the question again? No, I wanted to say, for the longest time, I always used to lie to myself and say, I can be friends. Like, you can be friends with your ex, I can be friends with my ex. But it's this.
Do you know why you did that?
Yeah, because I was with my ex.
You wanted to justify your actions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, men are crazy.
Men are horrible.
And how did that work out?
Yeah, it doesn't work, dude. It's a thing of like, it doesn't work because it's that thing. Like, you've gone through that road before. So even like, if you guys are chilling as friends, let's say I'm with my ex just chilling as friends, your Alamza might land out of nowhere if someone
Out of nowhere.
if someone really wants to throw Alamza around, bro.
Hey, Jenna, if I've been in that space with you, if I've had those relations with you, right?
After 4 Jaeger bombs, something's gonna happen.
I don't even need 4
The
Jaeger
boys in the
bombs. I don't even need 4 Jaeger bombs. That fire doesn't die. Like, I just see you and I think about.
Yeah,
I get flashbacks.
I've seen the way you look at your ex bites.
Hey, man.
Can you be looking at
Look at them like a hyena.
Because obviously you've had a certain experience with this person.
So I'm sure you're thinking, damn.
But take it flashback. You look into those eyes and you're like, I want to see them roll all the way back in your head.
Ever nah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's tricky.
Would you guys allow your partners to be friends with their ex?
See,
Not allow, but
allow
how
is
would you
tricky.
feel? How would you feel about it? Because obviously you can't make anybody.
How does it come up after we've been rocking for a while and then you just tell me that, hey, Tladi, you know what, that guy is still my friend? Or is it a thing?
No, like you talking stage, like Jola, it's been a month. Oh, by the way, remember Brian? I was talking about Brian, my ex from 20.
Hey, don't do by the way.
We still like kind of talk and stuff. We still kind of talk and it's still kind of cool.
If she hits me with by the way, I
have a diplomatic answer and I have my real answer.
Yeah.
Diplomatic, I can't tell you who to be friends with.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's tricky because I would be cool with it if you cool with me doing it.
How are you with your exes? Think about your ex bites.
I don't know.
When you guys in the same room, how are you guys?
I don't even know if they're alive or not.
Then it's hard for me to say.
Ask me.
How are you with your ex bites? How are you with your ex bites?
I'm very friendly with my ex bites.
Exactly.
It's only with exes that I'm like that one blows up and just.
So now, if you can be very friendly with the exes, you think she can be very friendly with her exes?
Oh no, I best believe she is.
No matter, I can't detect who's friends with who. How would you feel about the situation? How would? Because
they will sip on each other.
They can.
They might not. They might not. Oh, the thing is that they might not, but it's a small percentage of people that might not. Some people aren't respectful.
Do you think the problem is niggas are insecure, or is it just a respect thing?
Niggas are insecure for sure.
Yeah.
Because niggas, obviously insecurity comes from what might they do. They've done this in the past. Now you're insecure about her actions. Now the trust is not there.
Do you know where I think the insecurity comes from? I think niggas know that if they were in the same position, they would act on the bite. If you're in a room with your ex-bite,
Who said that?
you know that you'll probably link up with her, do something.
But also we're speaking
I just
about...
said if that door is open, what's
that
in
door is open.
But that's you when you're single. What happens if you're Jala? If that door's open?
Still,
do you, like, let me explain how I am, Higejola. I
Close off the
distance myself from any form
a female.
of female. But I stopped giving them hugs and give them high fives.
But you know what's tricky there?
Facts.
You don't stop much. If somebody really wants you because you are weak, you will allow them in your
No,
space.
you won't allow.
Nah, not me.
Niggas won't allow friends.
Hey, you know my problem with my personal problem is, right? If I'm in a relationship, right, and I compromise that relationship, I cannot be the same in that relationship ever again. I can't laugh at the same jokes the same way. I know that I will change and I know it's over from that point. So why am I going to ruin it for something that I can get at home anyway? Like I never
but
see.
if you're looking, you clearly can't find it.
Huh?
If there's an opportunity to find it.
Then obviously I need to stop the relationship because clearly it's not working.
Okay. Now that makes sense.
I'm wasting my time. Why am I looking for other things? I must go Jolla the one that I'm looking for.
This always brings down is monogamy overrated? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it sustainable?
Think about it in the next episode, maybe.
I don't know. I have my doubts.
I don't think so. I just I feel like monogamy is diplomatic. Everybody
do this exercise. Think about anybody that you might look up to. Somebody who's older.
Yeah.
Somebody who's 32, 35.
I'm running out of
Here's a
it. My
kid.
list is running out on that one.
Keep that list.
Yeah.
Think about all of the homies that you know.
Are they
So
faithful?
your uncles or whatever. Simple question. Proportion wise, how many of them are faithful?
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
And the thing is, because you have your ideas.
The numbers are scary.
The numbers don't lie. You understand? Nah? So you think to yourself, okay, I am capable of doing this. I can manage this type of relationship.
Yeah.
Nah? And then you look at the empirical data. This says, educated. 52% of marriages fail.
Yeah.
And of that 48 that's remaining,
Is it 52?
Somewhere there. It's more than 50.
Probably more.
Of that 48 that's remaining, that's in a relationship, about a quarter, so 25% of the overall
Yeah, I get it.
is miserable. So when you tell me that I am gonna stick to one woman and I'll be happy for the rest of my life.
I never said for the rest of my life.
For an indefinite period.
I'm kidding.
I want to believe that. Nah.
Yeah.
But I like that.
You want to be a statistic?
Yeah. My info is informed.
Yeah.
The stats saying otherwise. They're saying people are not happy.
This thing doesn't work.
They're not happy with just one woman. That's why
you know I think it used to work.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, we used to die by 30.
Working in the mines.
You are right. Because now you legit, women have more options now as well.
Yeah.
So when now you start slacking, they can easily replace you.
Yeah.
So I get that has to do with it. But people are unhappy in relationships and they still stay.
Yeah.
And the only way to balance it out is to go for a sneaky link. My ex-buy. So I can't confidently say that, ayo, I can be monogamous. I can.
Hey, speak your truth, my boy.
But I'm saying it seems very difficult.
No, you know, I think it is. I think you can be monogamous. The question is, how long can you be monogamous for?
That is a good question.
I think I believe in, especially because of my past, because you guys know, like I've basically been in 2 long-term relationships.
Yeah.
2.5 and 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So I believe that a person can come into your life and give you what you need for a certain period of time in a relationship form, basis, whatever, structure.
Yeah.
And it can go. It can even go to the point where you get married. But it's okay for it to end. And it's okay for you to find somebody else.
It is.
That tickles your fancy and get married again.
This
And
is
then it
why
can
I'm
end.
so concerned about marriage.
That's right. The problem is marriage, because marriage literally ties you to the person.
Yeah, and involves the government. Why do we involve the government?
So now let's not get married. Let's just choose.
Let's be life
but you know what?
partners.
You know what? Let's not get married. This screams as to the other party.
That I'm going to get up to some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, because marriage is basically a symbolization that it's me and you for the rest of our lives.
I get a little too
And speaking of, that's a crazy concept.
It is. Hey, Joe, you are speaking for your future self.
Why?
You have taken it
At
upon
21,
yourself. At
at
21. You're speaking for 40-year-old you.
And then you say, you know what, let's bring more people into the
The government
But
and families.
But I'm sure there's a part of you that gets it.
then you commit yourself to lifetime debt, school fees, nappies, food.
No, the thing is,
before
I
you
always
get
say I
it.
don't mind kids. But I want kids, definitely. But I'm not sure about the whole marriage thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't see an upside to it. Like, what does it change?
What's the benefit?
What's the benefit? That's the part I'm struggling the most with.
Type out the benefit in the comments, because I genuinely want.
Whoever believes in marriage,
What-
please
what-
elaborate why you have such a strong stance on that.
You've believed in marriage before,
Nah, I don't think I have.
have you?
I thought I didn't believe. Yeah, I did believe. Yeah, obviously.
But do you remember? Do you remember what?
Like, you know what's crazy, right? I might not believe in marriage as such, but because obviously everything that you do is based on familiarity and things that you're used to.
Yes.
Security.
Yeah, I grew up in a household where the whole family is in the same space and we are all together. It's a family. I know that I'm familiar with it and I want that.
Yeah.
But there's something about marriage that is clashing in that image.
Doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't. But at the same time, you can't have how you having. You can. I think actually we need to deconstruct our beliefs.
Preconceived ideas.
Yeah, preconceived. Because how we can have a family without being married.
Yeah.
Without being married.
Also, like, you see, my dad asked me, he's like, have I wanted to be married? Yes, and it's because everyone around me was married.
Yeah.
There was a point last year where all my friends were literally the married YouTubers.
Yeah.
And everyone was talking about, like, when are you going to propose?
Yeah.
Like, when are you going to do this thing? Look how happy we are. Look,
Yeah.
we're so good. We're living together.
Yeah.
So, like, the reason why I wanted marriage last year or back in the day was because I wanted to be able to stay with my partner full time. I can do that without marriage. I wanted to be with them most of the time. I can do that without marriage. Like, I wanted to feed them. I wanted to be fed by them. Fed by them.
Feed them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that person to always be around me and to come home to that person. And I can do those things without marriage. But now African practices, Christian practices say no fat and sit allowed. Like, how are you living with this person when they haven't paid lobola or mahadi?
And once you pay mahari, is a marriage. Like, the government defines it. As a
And
marriage.
definitely COP as well.
Yeah, definitely COP.
We saw this thing with driving up today. That article thing that I thought was fake news.
Yeah.
Apparently that thing.
Oh, with the divorce, with
Not the marriage.
the divorce laws.
Yeah,
change.
you're at a point now. Apparently, I don't know if it's a working bill or what. Even if you sign ANC, you are still entitled to whatever you accrue, the accrual concept after what was accumulated after date of marriage.
I actually want to read that thing because they say the argument is that it's unconstitutional.
It said inconsistent.
Inconsistent with the Constitution.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I think kids, if you're listening, don't get married.
Whoa, let them decide on their own.
I don't see the upside. The opinions of this podcast do not belong to us. What
to the
you can't tell people that are watching this stuff not to get married.
No,
Okay,
honestly, like
but
we are expressing our opinions
Yeah.
from our
So I'm
experiences.
say you'd never get
Okay.
married.
I would
And we
never
want
give-
to know your opinion, and that's why we're opening this conversation.
You know where it comes from, because it's not just a personal opinion. My line of work has allowed me the opportunity to deal with people that are married.
Yeah.
It's the craziest things that you see in life, and not just between the parties that are involved.
Yeah.
I had somebody, a client of mine, she wanted to buy a property. She wanted to downsize because unfortunately she lost her husband. Imagine your top billing living. Imagine what it looks like. 6-8 rooms, 10
Five
10
helpers.
bathrooms. Yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason there's more bathrooms than actual rooms inside the house. And then you see how much people lose out on in terms of time.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea how long a divorce takes?
Oh yeah, that thing takes it's taxing.
You literally can't do anything. If you have an idea to buy a car while you're still getting a divorce, you really can't.
You
'Cause
can't.
You don't want
now you're gonna split it.
You need shelter. You need a house. You can't buy a house until the divorce is done. What happens if this thing is dragged on for 10 years?
What if it's contested?
And you've been married for what? There's no upside.
But, like to it, okay. You know what it is, right? And obviously we just mentioned now that you can have certain things without marriage, but I think it's legacy practices. It's one of those things that it only makes sense to do it because it's how it's done. Like in our culture, in our tradition, it's how it's done.
Yeah.
Her parent, like it's society in and around you that's going to make you feel like what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Because there are customs. You can't fat and sit. It's shunned upon.
Bro, they've bamboozled us.
For a while.
They've set up so many different structures and rules and regulations which force us to get married to enjoy life.
Yeah.
And which is something you can do without that.
We're not saying
We are.
No.
Personal opinions. Never. Don't let that leave your mind. That everything that is said, you can disagree by all means.
Yeah.
And we want you to if you feel that way. But all I'm saying is,
Damn.
we live in an age, right, where we understand individuality. We understand that people have preferences and people have choices they can make that are good for them.
Yeah.
Why is it not yet normal for people to just choose not to get married?
I'm choosing it.
Why is
but the thing is, the world around you is not-
Why is it so unfair to contest African practices? To contest
Is it unfair?
because we're not contesting the law.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You need the law to get married.
Yeah.
But then Christianity, African practices, our past.
They encourage you to get married.
Yeah. So and if you don't, you're contesting them. You're basically saying they are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, your parents will come down on you like a 4-ton truck.
But I think it's an understanding that things change. I mean, 100 years ago, marriage made absolute sense.
Yeah.
You wanted to have you were a kid and then you wanted both parents around. The only thing that secured that for a while was marriage. The banks wanted more security. If you're applying with someone, there's more income.
Yeah.
But now people, and if you're an individual person, you earn enough to buy the house that you want, really want.
You have enough to raise a kid if it means to.
Yeah, you can be a single parent a little bit more comfortably now. I would imagine back in the day it was hard.
Very.
Some people of other genders were not allowed to work, so it made sense to be within a marriage.
Yeah, to have especially
It was
from,
beneficial.
from a lady's perspective,
Yeah.
to have a man in your life.
Someone who's gonna bring a salary.
But
Because-
at
yeah,
the same
because
time, even
everything
from a
was
man's
against you.
perspective, because you had somebody to look after your household while
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
were gone handling.
Yeah, but for women it was worse because it's like society laws didn't allow for them to make enough money to raise. For us,
Yeah.
it's the thing of which one to support.
Yeah.
Yeah, for them, they couldn't even make that decision. We could
Actually,
at least
that
still
was
make the
taken away
decision.
from
We
you.
chose because,
Yeah.
okay, cool, it's the comfortable thing to do. It's better to be married than to hire someone to take care of your kids.
Yes. Yeah. But I think that's the only reason things change, and I think you should allow things to change in your life
And
to
you
get the
should-
best outcome possible.
Make decisions that best suit you. If
Yeah.
you don't feel like that is gonna work for you, so then don't get somebody who wants to marry you.
Next thing I see, these things and I get married. Damn.
No,
Watch, but then you get married in 6 months.
That's the beauty of life.
You're allowed to change your
You're
opinion.
allowed to change.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing I just wanted to touch on. I think, sometimes we always get this feeling that decisions need to be a set in stone. Like if you make a decision today, right, you need to be held on it for the rest of your life, and you're not allowed to change your mind.
Yeah.
I think it's very okay to change your mind. If you want to get married tomorrow, knock yourself
What do you think that's the problem? What do you think we so set on if one side decide on something and then circumstances change?
It's for the sake of.
It's only a problem to the
But
people
you
that benefit from it.
Yeah.
You said you influenced me not to get married. Now you're getting married.
Do you think sometimes people feel embarrassed to just say that, hey, I made a bad decision?
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
that's why when you say things like "don't get married."
Yeah.
Now imagine you say "don't get married" and then you get married in 6 months' time.
I'm like, oh, I'm going back on my
That's what
word.
I'm saying. Like,
It makes you
And
feel
my
like
word means nothing right now. I can change.
Our opinions are based on what we're going through, what we're seeing right now in life, what we're being influenced by in our surroundings. So now our surroundings change year after year after year after year.
Yeah.
There'll be a point where we value we value family, and we say, okay, cool. The best thing for me to do, for someone to continue my legacy, for me to have a home, is for me to get married, so I can
Okay.
have that. Those.
I guess.
It is like it depends on what you value. Right now, we're valuing our careers, we're valuing our happiness,
time,
our
yeah.
time.
Zanzu.
Whoa. When only one.
Did you have a good time?
If that's on your value chain. I'm not judging you. Whatever makes you happy, man.
Hey, I don't know, man. I went out last night. When did you go out?
No, about 2 days ago.
Today, I want to reflect.
Yeah.
I want to just talk about something randomly, just club culture.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm poor or not, nah? But you get to the club, and you don't have to be a maths wizard, dog. And then you just see from the side of your eye, at Zanzu they play the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Who orders that? and I get the concept of affordability. I get if you have money, you can spend it.
Yeah.
But till this day, I need to justify why you going to the club and dropping 70 bands. Why are you dropping 80 bands? What value are you associating with? Why are you performing the transaction? Why are you buying? Am I a hater? I'm not a hater.
And that's a good question, because obviously you wonder. Yeah, but you can't help it. And I'm sure you're not the only person that wonders.
What's the fun part there?
Here's the thing about, when I mentioned with people being individuals.
Yeah.
There's some people who find value in buying crack cocaine. I don't think spending 80 bands on a bottle of Azu is
I mean,
is wild
I can
compared to
kind
that.
of quantify the benefits of crack cocaine.
No, but it's also, all these things are very, very, very relative.
Yeah.
I get that.
Like, their 80K could be our 200 rand or our 1,000 rand.
That is
Especially
true.
with money in. And you don't know how established they are.
Yeah.
I also, like, I hate to say that, but most of the people there buying a Zoot, they're cleaning money, bro.
Oh, I was going to
it's a
mention that.
separate
But
transaction.
Partnership with the club, they're cleaning
Hey, and
money.
we don't know if they are.
Allegedly. Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's
definite.
relative. So, like, let's say you're making $1 million a month, bro. Make $1 million a month. You decide to go out once a month, one club with your boys.
Yeah.
It's been a while, we've been working really hard. Let's go to the club.
Yeah.
You make $1 million. Let's say you walk away with like 500K.
Yeah. In your
A month,
pocket.
In your pocket, 600K. So what's 80? What's 40 for the night?
That's a lot. It's 1 out of 5. That sounds like 12%. What is 1 over 5?
It's not 1 out of 5.
20%.
It's not 1 out of 5 though.
80 out of the 500 that you made. It's close to
80,
100.
okay, even 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get the idea that we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna have a good time.
Also, it's 80, but it's like,
I'm gonna get it again.
no, it's 8 niggas, like, or 4 niggas that are all gonna split the bill equally. Everyone's spending like 10, 8.
You don't see the value in now, because obviously,
I'm poor.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's a perspective thing. Obviously, I don't agree with going to the club and like, let me say, I don't go to the club and like spending that amount of cash.
Not 8.
But I think it's all relative, bro.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like maybe he works the whole week, then he goes to the spa, he goes for that lunch. Now he's got like cash, he doesn't know what to do with it. He's made his investments.
disposable.
He wants to have a good time, Joe, and then he has an ego, he wants to be the biggest in the room.
That's the answer.
Is that what the answer you were looking for?
I think that's just what makes sense to me, because dog, I can have a lot of fun for 80K. I can travel for 80K, and you want to spend it in an hour.
What if you've done that already?
Yeah, but most of these people haven't done that. That's the thing. We look at it like these people are all sane and smart and made investments.
Yeah,
we some of these guys are spending half the cash they make in a month, bro.
Trying to flip every rock so we see what could be possible.
I wonder. I'll let you guys, as soon as I can drop 80K at a club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Now we'll be back to give you a different perspective when there's money involved.
Give us 2 years.
When niggas have money.
Yeah. Damn, would you guys ever date your friends' exes?
I
No.
think that's like
You say no.
no.
Not
Definitely
you saying no.
no.
Matladi, just say no.
Yeah.
Or be with.
Actually, be any form, any
form.
romantic form.
It's weird.
One of your boys' exes.
It's weird.
Don't have amnesia now.
Give me a name.
He got his name.
Should have seen the look on his face.
He's like, oh yeah, damn.
I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you say?
I said, would you date a friend's ex or a friend's
I
ex?
did. No, actually, I didn't. I didn't date.
You're with the person though. So you would do it. Okay, Lucas, would you? This is very awkward right now.
It's a lot to take in.
The truth is.
I want to say I would never do something like that.
It depends. It depends.
I'm gonna get to that part.
It depends.
I want to say I'd never do something because it's an ugly situation. Like
Yeah.
honestly, it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth because now I have to. And also, why would I put? Actually, I think my problem would. Why would I want to put myself in that situation? Because now I'm thinking to myself, right? Say I bring my partner here and she's been with you.
Yeah.
She's sitting there minding her own business, doing whatever,
Watching the podcast.
looking in a general direction, watching the podcast, and then
Now I'm talking. Now she's looking at me.
and I'm
She's
thinking,
smiling.
I'm
a bit
thinking
louder.
you guys have been intimate.
And I look at it and I smile and I laugh and I do this.
It's always going to be uncomfortable for me. It's going to be a bad idea for me to go and fetch your ex, somebody you've been intimate with. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever like do that. Like maybe like we can be drunk and I can hook up with someone that you've been with. You know?
Make a mistake.
Make a mistake. But date or see you in a long term period. Not with any of your niggas.
That's why I'm saying.
Look at me like that. Give me a name.
No, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because like you said not with any of us because I'm thinking in my head, right?
Other people.
She probably gets flashbacks. Who? No, if you were to be with a person I've been with and then you bring it, then she's looking at me and
Yeah, bro.
You know, we spoke about this the other day. You know what Trent said, and you will translate for me. He said, "Banyana ke babanji."
goals are
yeah.
And I firmly believe that.
You know, that's my faith.
Don't go out of your way.
Don't.
Don't go out of your way.
You have
But it's
options.
tricky, dog. It's, you know, the
And why
thing is-
even in that space
But
for
it's
you to
tricky.
end up with this person?
dog, it's tricky, dog. It's very tricky. Also, I think the things that we're personalizing, we've never hooked up with any of our exes. But a friend of a friend, like let's say Tlala's ex. You didn't even know that they were ex and you saw a photo of them once.
You
And
see,
then,
if I didn't know,
if I didn't know, it's different.
Oh no, you knew. You're like, oh yeah, you know you and Tlala used to do.
And if I know, I wouldn't.
I think about that guy too much.
Why?
Why?
Which
That's
guy?
his goal. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, you would think about that person. It will cross your mind.
Yeah.
Like, you will never be comfortable.
And
You know what? Actually, I think it's better if we ask a bite. Because a relationship is something else. And even on top of that,
we're saying someone that you were with for like even if it was for like a month. You know this person was this person for a month long.
Was
But
it
how were you with them?
was it
We were
intimate?
chilling, going to their place every other day, eating together, sleeping
How did you
together.
feel about them? And it depends on a lot, dog.
Yeah, so I'll say I've got someone that I know, someone close to me in my life who there was a girl that I actually fancied.
Yeah.
But I've never expressed to this person that I fancied this girl.
Mm-hmm.
But this person is aware that me and this person like kissed like once long ago.
Okay.
And now they're like courting this person. Like they are flirting with them, like, yo, pull up on me. Like, let's
So
do
you had a thing with that person, and
Yeah.
then now a friend of yours is having
Someone
another
close to me.
close to you is having a friend is having a thing with that friend.
they are on the route of doing that. And when I told that friend, like, yo,
You know, Mike, I want to hear the name.
when I told the friend that, like, yo, he's like, did you guys have sex? Then I was like, nah. He's like, shut up.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
It depends on a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like,
It
for me,
depends
I
on a lot.
don't care at all. Because this person was just dope in the moment. It was, she was cool.
So
I just told them who it was. Do you get what I'm saying?
tits.
So, so it's not like something deep, but it's like, oh, by the way, I was like, and then the person doesn't care. He's like, oh, wait.
And you know, a part of me understands where he's coming from, especially when it didn't materialize.
Yeah.
And especially if nothing really actually happened. Like you just wanted them, or you guys wanted each other.
Kissed once.
Mara, it didn't amount to anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I strongly believe it's okay for a friend to go for another friend's love interest if it never materialized.
Yeah.
If it was one day and you kissed and it didn't work out.
Don't get
Just
cheap.
so
They're not
long,
yours.
so long
They're
as
not
it
yours.
wasn't.
They're not yours.
So long as fluids were
And
not
why
interchanged.
are you
and not
blocking-
just the mouth ones.
You don't
Other
do
ones.
it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
don't block another person's blessings.
That
What
could-
if
that
what
could
if
be their
they'll be
wife.
agreed? Yes.
Whatever's my soulmate.
Or your lifetime partner, since we don't believe
I
in
know.
that.
actually, I'm gonna speak from the perspective of understanding my friends. Ne? I know Tladi wouldn't be okay with that.
With what?
With if I pulled up on one of your former love interests,
Why the fuck would you do that?
and I've asked
So
you
why
this
the fuck
question.
did you do that?
Men are-
Also because of
men are
the
hypocrites.
also because of the relationship.
And to show you,
I always doubt how niggas justify something when they've done it.
yeah.
Watch him defend the position.
Because before he was like, I'd never do that.
Yeah,
He's like,
but
why would you do? Why would you do that?
But it's also niggas don't really speak.
Yeah.
You hear, nah, but you can't really fully evaluate why.
Yeah.
What happened between them.
Exactly. If you don't tell me what's happening and you brush it off like it was a small thing, don't be surprised when
And I'm that type. You do it too. I ask.
Yeah.
Nah,
I always
and
ask.
then when I answer, I give an honest answer. I expect the same as well. Because we just so happen to like the same
He's
thing.
soft. He's soft. This guy. I once asked him, and I was like, you know what? Because I thought about it.
I gatekeep.
I'm like, this is my type. My daddy tried. It didn't really work out, as far as I'm concerned. Because obviously he tells me, and it didn't work out. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, it's my. I'm curious because
But that's the thing. That's another issue. If it's someone close, nah, I confide in you about what happened.
Yeah, it's so tricky for that
It's
person.
murky now.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you how she acted, and then you're gonna use that against.
I won't use that against you. I'll use that to my benefit. I'm not using it against
It's
you.
also that like, what are you discussing?
Not you.
In a relationship, you get different, especially when you get soft.
Yeah.
And you start disclosing things you shouldn't be disclosing. And then now that becomes the lines are blurred. Like how you know a lot, but how much are you gonna share with someone that I know?
That's true.
Okay.
On this topic of you guys, obviously that's happening. Would you guys date someone that you like? Sorry, my mistake. What would you guys do if you guys both really liked the same girl? Like I'm saying, you really liked her.
I'll let the best man win.
Yeah.
That has happened too many times. We know how that plays. Me and Makari have similar
we've
preferences.
never done that to someone that I wanna be with that person.
Well, you never know in the moment.
Yeah.
Do you ever go in? Oh yeah, but you kind of do.
Yeah, I'm a lover.
But even in a situation where you just want to like, you both just want to kiss her.
Just kiss.
That has happened. I'm pretty sure we've kissed the same girl on the same day.
No, I'm asking if you kissed
I
the
don't
same girl.
think
Oh my god.
You
I'm
don't
asking,
know.
what
I
if
don't
you
do
like
this.
the
Wait,
same
why haven't you told me? Oh my god, this is not how I wanted to find out.
And in most cases, you guys are right. If a girl doesn't like Lucas, she likes Tladi.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's always just being you and Lucas. Not that me and Twana in the picture is a bit tricky.
They think they can compete.
Like easy. On Jazz.
I don't know. I feel like I have my fish.
Welcome to the Hunger Games.
Maybe I should be in season 4 for Looking from Jolo. So you guys
Would
can
you do
see.
it?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Why?
I'm not looking from Jolo.
But we've done it without looking.
I hate to break it to somebody who was watching.
And you thought we were looking.
And I really need more information about a person
Then just 4
than
minutes.
just for 4 minutes
While eating
with,
pizza.
with 7 people watching me like this.
Tato saying, cut, can you just move to the...
Please move to the right.
Now that you're in that, Lucas,
Yes.
we've had the opportunity to meet a few,
Incredible women.
on the journey of looking from John.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone that you feel got away, slipped out of your hands?
Out of my hands, I wouldn't think so.
Are you
Yeah,
saying?
no. I see why you're responding like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not slipped out your hand, but someone who you feel like if you tried, something could have materialized.
If I'm thinking this long, no.
Okay, yeah, cool, safe. You?
You know
yeah,
that.
yes, you, yes. You and Troy, yes.
Of course.
Even me, yes. I've never been on the show.
From the sidelines.
I've never been on the show. That's a joke. You guys know what's Looking from Jordan on YouTube. It should be coming out very soon.
On TV soon.
Also, the reality show is cooking. We've got 2 episodes done. We're getting the other 2 episodes next week. Then we're going to start doing the diary session. So that's coming out in like a month or 2. That's very exciting.
And not too overhyped. I saw an episode. That thing was incredible.
You saw 2 episodes.
Yeah, hey, a little bit of drama here and there.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
You
Not
must
too
watch.
much. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it 5 stars. If you want to give it 3, give it 5 and tell us why you were going to give it 3.
And happy Thursday.
And happy Thursday.
Yeah, enjoy. Keep rocking.
That means we're posting this on a Thursday.